Today, I'm going to talk about Prince and Andy Warhol. I'm Mike Steger. I'm a copyright and trademark lawyer, and I'm going to talk about both Prince, the musical artist, and Richard Prince, the visual artist, and talk about a recent copyright case in New York. In 1981, Prince, the musician, was just starting out, was not very well known in the US, and a New York photographer named Lynn Goldsmith took a series of photographs of Prince. Here's a terrible copy of the main photograph at issue. And she took those as part of a feature story on Prince that was in Newsweek magazine. She owned the copyright in the photograph and provided a license to Newsweek. In 1984, Prince was a megastar, and in conjunction with his blockbuster album, Purple Rain, Vanity Fair licensed the same photo to use as the basis of an illustration for a cover article that it was doing on Prince. And Andy Warhol then took that photo and made an illustration within the scope of the license that Goldsmith gave to Vanity Fair to use to illustrate the article. Unbeknownst to Goldsmith, after the article came out, Warhol took the same image, made 15 different silk screens of the Prince image, varying colors and varying images of Prince's head. These were sold, exhibited. Many years later, Goldsmith brought a claim for copyright infringement against Warhol. Recent decision by the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in New York found that Warhol's changes in the silkscreen were not transformative, and they were substantially similar to the original photograph that Goldsmith owned the copyright in. This decision was a major major change in the recent law regarding fair use and transformative artwork regarding photographs. It rolled back some of the guidelines that were set in a case involving Richard Prince several years ago, where he took some photographs of Rastafarians that someone else took and changed those and put those into artwork. Big takeaway from this case is that a visual artist who is relying on someone else's copyrighted photographs to make new works needs to be very careful about what they're doing, because if the works are not very transformative, if there's not a great change in the underlying work, and that it cuts into the commercial value, the licensing rights of the underlying work, it could be liable for copyright infringement. I'm Mike Steger. I'm a trademark and copyright lawyer. If you have any questions about copyright, trademark, fair use, give me a call.